Hello, hello, it's Veru, and we're back in Pillars of Eternity with our Cipher. And heading forward, we are going to go pick up our next. Let's go slow and stealthy. Again, I'm trying to avoid as many fights as I can. Just picking up NPCs for the time being. Now, there are a couple fights I'm not going to be able to avoid.
Saw you in the flames.
Did you? Squatting at the base of this statue is an incredibly ugly man. He doesn't look that ugly. With bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars and a scraggly beard, he is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellow. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap, and then out of nowhere there is the hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue.
As the man makes a statement, the statue takes on a red cast as one holding toward, then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway.
Okay, sup?
I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow. If that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
Staff looks thick, stout, of blackened ash once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns, and there's a certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. Weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it is some trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen on his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. The sudden weaving flames from the statue of Magrin cast more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burnt at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. I could do better with the whole road's little else, until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper, or paid for such in countless ways.
You're a bit of a dick, aren't you, Durance?
But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Dyrwood of all places he should have leave to speak them? I can give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter?
Yeah, they don't really matter
It's
much.
what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How'd you know I was a watcher?
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
And what can you offer me?
There's things we can teach each other. If you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions. Don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What are you on about?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Fine.
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
And like that, the fire goes
Hey
out.
there.
Okay, let's get our formation set. We got him. Put you in the middle.
Sure.
And then we need to head east. Let's get stealthy. Preferably would like to avoid any fights here. I'll go grab that. God, this throat. Okay. Black Meadow it is. We're just going to head straight to Sednua? I don't know. They'll pronounce it at some point again, and I'll remember how it's pronounced. This place is dangerous. Far better to come back here with a full party. This is crazy. Traveling with a deranged cleric. Oh. Can you guys go away? Thanks. You're messing up my vision. Okay. And we are on to whatever it's called. Hey, there's our fifth. What you doing over here, mate? Killing time, if I'm honest. I've already walked the perimeter twice. Their names scratched on the bricks just here. Workers and masons, I expect, carving a little immortality for themselves. It's a fine keep. Blah, 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 blah. 2 centuries to its name and abandoned for nearly as long. Now, can we hear your voice?
But the truly interesting part is in there.
I love his voice.
I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of Merwald. But it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
Hey, I'm looking for him too.
Truly? Then perhaps we can help one another. The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but you seem capable. Together, I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Merwald. I seek a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of the Rauatai, but we possess only a fragment of it. A year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I uncovered evidence that leads me to believe the original lies just there, beneath the keep.
Why would it be in the Dyrwood? Okay, let's go find it.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in Exomatal they attacked outright.
Exomatal.
I believe they do
Interesting
not wish
name.
for me to find what I am looking for. I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I pay them little mind. Humorless sorts in long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
Okay.
Well, it's not as if I'm going to turn around and go home at their urging. If their previous efforts are anything to go by, we have very little to worry about.
Okay, good to know. Now, I'm probably going to need to level at some point, but let's see how
Old and
close.
dry with cobwebs in every crack. It reminds me of Woodica.
Let's have a quick save. Let's check. We're going to put you up in the front because you are going to be a secondary tank for the time being.
Following your lead.
And to that purpose, let's get you armed with your sword. Oh. You guys look bad. Let's see. What are the chances I can get through here without being seen? One at a time. Okay. That looked fine. And who was that? Do you even have stealth? You have no stealth. So if you could do it, anyone can do it. Let's just keep going.
Hey there.
Following your lead.
Now, alternately, I could fight these dudes.
What?
Not really sure. What I want to do is I want to head to the next area and get my next person, but I don't think I can do that without ending this chapter anyway. I think when I end this chapter, this whole courtyard gets cleared. So honestly, if I want any XP from fighting these dudes, I should fight them. Which tells me I should level. So let's level up. We're gonna pump a bunch into survival. Okay, I get another one. So something with a nice long range. That is really, I'm gonna take that for sure. Okay. Now, I still don't understand how Soul Whip works. I'm going to back out. Let's cancel the level up for a second. Soul Whip. Oh, okay. So it's just it's a passive thing that just affects any damage I do. That is fine. Trace biting whip. Even more damage. So 1 per encounter. Stun. This gives me additional focus gain. Increased focus. What else can I do? Maybe marksman would be nice. I believe that will affect my spells as well. Maybe not. Alternately. Extra corrode damage would be nice because that's what my damage is going to be for now. Hunting bow. Eventually I probably want to get this dude an arquebus or an arbalest. So probably could go with that. The draining whip, the plus 33% focus gain is probably super important, so let's just go with that for now. Sup, eater? And let's make sure you You got a bit of mechanics. Wouldn't mind you having a bit of lore as well. Eventually you can use a few spells. Spell scrolls, which would be nice. Bonus knockdown, rapid recovery. Weapon and shield style. That could be really handy. Alternately, that would for saber, pistol, and blunderbuss. That could be pretty good. Soldier's probably the best one though for that arquebus. Let's go with weapon and shield for now. Just getting a little bit more defensibility in the early game. Aloth. What is up, my dude? You've got 1 mechanics. That's good. Let's get you at least 1 athletics so you can use that cool little ability over there. And that'll do. Okay. The fact that you don't have chill fog is... And you don't have slicken? Oh my god, you're just useless. Chill fog's a bit more important from the beginning. Let's get you blast. So you're still useful when you don't have any spells. And before we forget, let's just very quickly... Okay, he doesn't have... How did he get it in his book if he doesn't have it? Huh? Answer my questions. I'm going to take some chill fog in there. He's my main damage dude. Durin's my friend. 1 point of mechanics. And we will just leave that for now. So Brilliant Radiance is really nice. Messes with some dudes, but Interdiction is absolutely necessary. So let's get that up as soon as possible. And finally Kana. So Kana, you're going to be my main mechanics dude. You will be opening up all my traps and stuff, so that is a thing that you will be doing. The Phantom is nice. Damage, getting rid of damage reduction, however, is pretty huge. So we're going to go with that. Ancient Memory, must be chanting. Well, you're always chanting, aren't you? So, a heal while chanting is pretty awesome. Anything that increases my survivability, I'll be happy to take. So we'll go with that. And now, I think we could actually... Again, this is all XP that... Well, that's not exactly true. Okay, so the way XP works when you're killing enemies in this game is you have a certain number of things you can kill before you've gotten all the XP you can get from that particular type of mob. So, in a very real sense, if I'm trying to absolutely save XP... Can I get you guys? Nope. Was that? Was that all?
And what does the flame reveal?
Oh wow, that dude was easy. Okay. So I need you guys single file line. Can you even get through here? Let's save.
Leave our village! We've done nothing to you!
Following your lead.
What?
Okay.
Hey there.
Yes?
And lastly, let's get through here.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, dude?
You
What's up?
can't do this.
What can't I
This
do?
is our village, our home. The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all. Have mercy, soldier. Our warriors have all gone. You can't burn us all because of them.
I'm taking it from the way this is playing out that they did,
Yeah?
so they could.
Lay him low.
Such is history, my friend. I apologize for whatever you think I did that clearly wasn't me.
Hey. Well, that's, unusual.
I would definitely take anything that gives me some bonuses versus spirits, which I believe this does. Yup. -3 will, though, which is a bit of a bummer. Still, let's put it in there for now. Now, what do we have in the stash, and does anyone want any of it? So, you have got your wand. You've got a staff. Let's give this to him. Now I have access to Crush Slash and Pierce Slash. Okay, so I've got access to 3 different types of damage. You, sir, I'm going to want, if I need you to wade into combat in the front line, I'm going to want you able to deal with that. We'll start you off with... Do I not have an arquebus? I'll put this in here for now. Can I enchant that? Not yet. Soon. Still, we'll put that in there for now.
Hey there.
Let's save. So, fun. Phantoms are fun. And by fun, I mean not really fun. What we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a little spot we can
Yeah?
condense into.
Aye?
It's not really going to help because, actually, maybe it will if I get as close to this stairwell as possible. Really box myself in. So,
Aye?
Aleth, you get right up in the corner here.
Yeah?
You get right up there, maybe there.
What?
Durance, get nice and tight into there.
Following your lead.
And then you
Hey.
guys are there. So, Aleth. That's not Aleth. Aleth. That will get their attention. Any other way I can get their attention? No, okay. So, oh wait. That should do it.
Yeah?
Blast!
Okay, no it didn't. Which is fine.
Hey there.
Following your lead. Great.
Okay. So, now we need to get on things. Let's get some stuff laid down. Don't know if I saved before I came in here.
Yes?
Wow, that is a lot of dudes.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, you take a shot at that phantom. You, I need that interdiction up. Dude, can you give me another? We're gonna stack these things. They're all highly resistant to cold. Never mind. These are normal shadows. The phantoms are the real problem. Just start taking shots. You, please attack. You. Okay. Nothing yet. Come on in, guys. Okay. Now. Okay. Dude, you need to heal up. I need you to... I'm not going to withdraw anyone just yet. But I would like to get a healing surge, if possible. And dude, switch to your sword, please. And you're paralyzed. Okay. Okay, good. Now that... They're not immune to blinded. But they're already mostly blinded. Are they immune to charm? No. There we go. Okay. That actually wasn't terrible.
Sure.
Okay, everyone get out of the ice, please. Out of the ice. Until it goes away. Okay, that combat actually went far easier than I thought it was going to. Again, probably because I'm used to playing on Path of the Damned at this point.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Get quiet as a calm
Which
sea real
is
quick.
Not very.
I mean, obviously not very quiet. Okay, veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne backing. Watch over the room with hollow eyes.
Another watcher in Cadnua.
Cadnua.
Glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance. As am I. If you should happen to find him, I would be glad to know of it. Each day his absence brings new dust to my halls, new cracks to my stones. It's shameful is what it is. The Earl would never have let it come to this. You are free to search for him here. I will unbar the way.
Okay. Any idea where I can find him?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so.
Are you imprisoned there?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Are these your halls?
Not as a land is its lord's. More as a child is its mother's. This castle was my design, you see. The Earl appointed me to do it. I was getting on in years. I knew it would be my only chance to build something magnificent. When it was built, I couldn't bring myself to part from it, to go back to my lonely home. I begged the Earl to let me stay, to take care of it. It was all I wanted, and he granted it. Years later, when Bereth's usher finally came calling, I begged the Earl to find a way to let me remain, and so he did.
Okay, which Earl are you talking about?
The Earl of Yenwood. The original, in fact, when Dyrwood was a colony. He found this site, the only ruin Ere Glanfarth refused to defend, and he believed its wealth would be great. The keep was his way of defending his family's claim, and that claim became his obsession. He had to know what lay beneath. He devoted his life to excavating the ruins below the keep. They had been sealed with rock and soil. Deliberately, it would seem. Years passed, and with them the Earl. He dug his entire life and never found what he sought. His obsession became his sons and his sons' sons. And one day, that young Earl broke through.
Okay.
An endless maze, incomprehensible in its construction. But he would never come to learn more than that.
It's actually not much of a maze.
Vile things
This is a
lived
dungeon.
in residence there. Vile and dangerous. They poured up through the keep and slew its residents, the Earl among them. After that, the keep remained abandoned. unused, wasted. Meowall's mastery of this place was the first hope I'd had in 200 years. How I've longed to see it as it once was. I can only guess why all this has happened. I fear I've wronged the gods putting this place here, and they've doomed me to watch it wear away into dust. To witness my own folly.
Sorry to hear about that. I'm gonna go find Merwald.
Take...
Everybody leveled again, huh? Oh, who are you?
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
No complaints. You gotta eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier, like we agreed. Soldiers are...
Soldiers are important people.
Sorry, didn't mean to step on your lines, lady.
They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father. Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
Well.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
She's got some problems. Might as well level again. I think the game recognizes how much experience I have anyway, so let's get our next level up. Survival 5. Do I care about lore? Be handy. Maybe get one more into athletics. Okay, second level powers. These should require much more focus. I can get select too. Okay, recall agony. Ooh, that's interesting. Drains resolve. Invades the minds of targets, causing them to believe they are surrounded by phantom foes, leaving them flanked for the duration. Okay, interesting. So, causes them to be flanked and frightened. That could be quite nice. Mind Blade sounds good though, doesn't it? Oh, and it jumps. Slash damage that jumps around. Mental binding. Paralyzing. Okay, wow. And amplified thrust. So that is a push plus damage, and it jumps. Psychovampiric shield, phantom foes. Could always go for one of these. They have lower costs. Raw damage is pretty nice. And it does knock prone. Not for very long, though. Confused for 8.1 seconds is pretty handy. Shock damage. Okay, Mind Blades looks pretty good in terms of the number of jumps it can do and the amount of damage it can ladle out pretty quickly. Amplified thrust. Smaller group. Recall agony might be the best way to go, though. I think so, because that'll be really good for anything where I'm doing damage over time from other sources. And this guy's not my primary damager, so. Next. Done. And Eater. we go. Defender, more engagement is good. Don't like the negative deflection. Additional deflection, negative accuracy. That would be okay. Discipline barrage. 1 per encounter. This is modal. Ooh. That's just a passive general increase without any downside. I think I'm actually going to go confident aim. Aloth. Okay. In there. And we'll call that okay. Bewildering Spectacle. Confused AoE. It's a small AoE though. If you look, the area effect's only 1.78 meters. Ray of Fire. Problem is that Fetid Caress is quite nice. Paralyzed, I think, is always worth taking. Blinding is also nice, but I do need Combusting Wounds. So that's another thing where it stacks up damage, which is really nice. That's next. Endurance, what you got for me? Let's get you some survival, please. And some lore. And obviously all of your new spells, which I'm happy to have. And Kana. Mechanics. Get you 1 survival, 1 athletics, just so you can actually use those abilities. Okay, new phrases. Come soft winds of death. Or probably just something that does damage every 3 seconds. I mean, that plus those other things should just, oh, that should be really nice, actually. Okay, let's just check real quick. How do I change your songs? There we go. New song. Nope. We're doing B. Just keep that going. We'll be doing B. Should probably rest. I think this is just some spiders. Not a big deal.
I shall be discreet.
Shall you? Okay, how much space? There's actually quite a lot of space here.
What?
Need to get you guys over there. Interdiction should pull them.
Gotcha.
Okay, you.
I?
Following your lead.
Isn't how I use.
Okay, is everybody doing their thing? Let's just very quickly... bring it to the front.
Work. I'm stuck.
Whoa, dude, how'd you get so badly hurt? Quickly. Okay, we done? Yes, we're done. I mean, there's still a bunch of spiders over there, but I can now use that to pull them. Oh boy. And guys, if you could just start attacking dudes. Go after that guy, please. Magrin, oh my gosh. Hit your oh crap button, please. Oh, he's gonna go down. Unless... Get that off, get it off. Nope. Not quite. Okay, well, it's fine. He's not dead or anything. So what happens with this game is once your health goes all the way down, you get an injury. So he's got a twisted ankle. But it's only once your... What's this even called? I forget what that stat's called, but it's only once that one goes down that you actually are properly out. It's only if it goes all the way down and you take a hit in combat that your character will die, and they'll die. Like, you won't be able to play.
They'll never know I'm here.
Okey-doke.
Wait.
Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is just drop one of them. You guys, please go after that guy. Actually, you wouldn't mind blind that dude. Good job. Then go after that guy. They're so much less strong, man. Hard is like properly easy mode compared to Path of the Damned. It's like not even funny.
Following your lead.
You guys coming?
Roak 10.
I'll teach you a lesson.
And why don't you guys start firing on this dude, actually. And you, sir, you could also go to your gun.
Fight on, my friends!
And that's how it's...
Okay. Ader, get in there. You take on this guy. So if you switch weapons with long reload times, this is how that works.
Yes?
Nice. Okay.
New orders, Lieutenant.
Sure.
Ready your squad.
What?
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch. The instructions come from Admeth Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the Dyrwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't. It'll make this even shorter than the Broken Stone War, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts. I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
Jeez, that's brutal. So, they're gonna burn a bunch of people alive. Real fine fellows, these. Okay.
We'll take those farmers by surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now. Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
Okay, elders.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words. You were right. We were
too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Okay. Good story.
I'll give it a try, at least.
Thanks, mate.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
Hey, look, Merwald's nuts.
Maybe we should come back later?
You Merwald? Sudden calm was falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, looks you dead in the eye.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald? Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison? Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect?
Yeah, I'm a watcher. What you know about that?
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it.
Okay.
A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back.
Back home?
Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners. Little I knew.
Yeah, you seem to have lost your mind. Too much. An awakening.
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth. Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface. Or all.
I'm talking with many of them now, yeah?
Mind. Mayor Wald has lost control. Mayor Wald's body no more.
So what are the spirits?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Mayor Wald, reminding him of his mistakes.
Poor dude.
No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls.
No sleep will drive you mad.
Once Mayor Wald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
So they're memories.
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Mayor Wald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know? My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder, and Mayor Wald.
Okay,
No
you're nuts, dude.
forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher.
Poor guy.
War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
Ah, War of Tree, of course. The Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. Early period of Adrian colonization, fighting between the Dyrwood colonists and the native Glenfathans. Long
Death
time ago.
we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
Okay.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this addy a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Okay.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. conceived in the raid, conceived by force, vessel for marauder, slain in the raid, marauder and the boy, marauder and soldier.
Okay, so...
For the soul, marauder's soul, same soul, one soul, boy's soul, marauder's soul, raised in lies and vengeance, raised to soldier, raised for the fire, born for the fire.
So... she lied.
You get no pity from me. The crimes of the Nine Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
What, so he came back in his next life to burn his own clan? No wonder he's such a mess right now. That'll stain you right down to your soul.
Soldier
yeah, for sure.
And marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
I don't know, dude.
How little we know.
I've seen apparitions too.
No, no, no. You too.
Yeah, me too. Poor man.
They will take you too.
Told you a watcher's not to be trusted. What's to expect when one makes a habit of seeing what's not meant for mortal eyes, if not madness? You're saying I'll end up like you?
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
How would that have even
You
happened?
were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives. They dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own.
Burning wood and screams. Okay, how do I tell if a spirit is from memory? Okay, there must be a way to make it go away.
Always there, always remembered. Can't forget, can't unsee.
No, dude, there was like a dude and he did a ritual.
Keys of lead, books of burden, queens that were. Known to me are they, the leaden key.
Okay. So the leaden key is the one who are trying to assassinate you. Where can I find them?
City of Defiance, never far from the queen.
Can they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
And who's the queen?
Goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But hooves.
I gotta go.
Sleep well. Sleep well. Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me. Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Seeker God, please grant me a quick death. It's just the one? Wow, that is so much weaker than what you used to do. Let's interdict. Go off on him. Let's try to pull back. Aloth, pull out to the side, pull out to the side, pull out to the side. Rush forward.
What?
Crap.
Yeah?
Rush forward, please. Start hitting him. Let's get a burn on him. Let's get a shot in on him. And let's get another burn in on him.
The Veru be
Oh, damn. Did you just take out my whole party? He just took out my whole party. Minus one dude. Okay, that's a bit excessive. Okay, so we're gonna have to reload that. I'm just gonna go very quickly through the dialogue this time. We're not gonna be stopping and reading all of that again. And maybe I should have healed up
We'll
first.
take those farmers almost time,
Yeah,
don't we?
yeah.
Tribes need you.
Yep.
I can do that, as requested.
Okay, let's save. Can we actually be in the formation that we want to be in, or is it just gonna mess me up again? I hate it when games do this. It's my least favorite gaming convention.
No.
Maybe
Yeah.
Mayor
Yeah.
Wald. Mayor Wald, come to the window. The god, it
Yeah.
was little
Yeah.
lost. Some memory, ghosts, spirit troubled. My fault. War, death. Hold. The boy for the soul. You'll get no pity. Soldier and marauder.
Yeah, I don't know.
Little fragment. Oh no, they so fragile. You were Mayor Wald sat at his hearth and no. Keys.
Lend key.
Would come many city of sleep where hold. Not your betrayal.
Yeah, I'm
is
leaving,
for
dude.
nothing.
Okay, so seriously, man, you go out to the side. You immediately go engage Merwald. I need 100%. I need that. I need him down ASAP. Let's get all of this on him.
Hey.
I need Merwald dead ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fan of Flames is coming, but can we paralyze him ASAP, please? Take another shot. You just keep swinging on him. I will keep shooting him. Okay. Are you paralyzed? No, you're fine. Can we please get this put down?
And that's how it's done.
Yeah, okay. Endurance is down, but that is not a big deal. Gonna get in there. Okay, come on. No, you stay in. Aleth, you pull back. And you, sir, can we paralyze, please? Should be easy now. Okie doke. Lies inert, you can feel a soul lingering there, uncertain. A bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordships feels palpable, and even in death, the keep knows its former master. Okay, so we can allow his soul to pass, which will give us prestige. We can repair it, so we get extra defense, or we can get a bit of loot. I'm gonna go loot. And down the place you stand, seeing places dank and cobweb and malignant. Below everything at the bottom you glimpse for an instant some being you can't quite make out, presiding over it with brilliant and terrifying power. One image remains in your perception, a circular room with a stone table that resembles the sun, in an area guarded by suits of armor that move of their own volition. It is deep, not far from the very bottom. There's a door in that room, invisible to all but the most fastidious of eyes, and beyond it something shimmering, something powerful. As the image fades, you find yourself in Cadnua once more. Madwad's soul is nowhere to be seen. So I just like consumed his soul for some loot. 'Cause that's how I roll.
I'll give it a try, at least, as requested.
Loot, 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 loot.
I can do that. As requested.
Durance is almost always the first dude to go down.
You cannot
So
win that older set? I don't want to discuss it.
oh, there's a little little bit of conversation to be had with Kana here.
Poor Mayor Wald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
That is true, and there is no such thing in my experience as too much knowledge. Yeah, let's do what we can. Oh, everybody.
Aye, you're right. No sense listening to that old bam pot.
Damned Virago, not now!
Oh, man. I forgot how funny he is.
I felt Mayor Wald's passing. You slew him.
You gave me no choice.
It saddens me to... This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Mayor Wald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands,
It's a bit
it could
like
be
the
so
Fellowship
much
theme.
more. If you had only seen it in its day, will you stay?
Yeah, sure. Eastern Barbican. Let's fix it up. How do I repair it? Yeah, what's it mean? Means maintaining a keep. Yep. I can build stuff. Bandits. Okay. Washer's Curse. It's okay. So the whole place is cursed. There's nasty stuff down below. That, my friends, is where Kana wants to go. Who is the master below? Okay. The ruins have been here 1,000. What's left impressive? What are the endless paths? Labyrinth below the keep. Ruins were built. Endless paths are not the keep. Okay. I've got to go. The only queen with power there is Wodaka. I gotta go check out the temple there. Okay, I need to fix the Barbican first, so I can leave. Yes, the Barbican, please. And it's already done. So, we definitely want to repair this thing as quickly as possible so we can sleep in it. It does take 2 days. That'll be fine. That'll give us time to head out. Are we not on fast mode? Fast mode. That'll give us time to go pick up our last crew member, and then we're going to start backtracking and clearing out the areas we've been through but we haven't done quests for. So, yeah, this area is now empty. By far the easiest way to clear out the keep.
Bit to slick your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Oh, everyone wants to talk to me. What's
that
up?
old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
Sorry we killed him.
It's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work.
Okay, well, just tell me about it.
Yes, fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he turned against us and fought for Widewind, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Dyrwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. And hearing claims that he died fighting for Rey at Saris, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died, so I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me?
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. The Watcher's not psychic.
Starting with records, yeah. So why don't we? Yeah, we'll go to the
You've done a lot
palace.
for me already. But if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well...
Of course, dude. Though, you got me thinking,
there.
I want to go get some more dudes here before... I want to go get my dude before I talk to anyone else. For quest purposes, I want to make sure. Money is probably pretty tight right now. I'm going to have to go backtrack quite a bit. How are we doing on time, actually? Oh, it's probably time to quit. So, thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we're going to head into Defiance Bay, pick ourselves up a paladin, so we have another frontline tank, because Durance doesn't cut it, and neither really does Kana. He's okay. I want him in the second line along with Durance. But once that's done, we're going to backtrack, go all the way back up and figure out all the quests we've missed, clear those up, get some experience, hopefully get another level. Regardless, take care of yourself, have a good day, and you will hear me when you hear me.